The Libation-Bearers by Aeschylus. Translated by Edmund Doage Anderson Morshead, 1849–1912. This LibriVox recording is in the public domain. Recording by Expatriate in Bangor, Maine. Part 2. Chorus. Zeus, Zeus, what word to me is given? What cry or prayer, invoking heaven, shall first by me be uttered? What speech of craft, nor all revealing, nor all too warily concealing, ending my speech, shall aid the deed? For lo, in readiness is laid the dark emprise, the rending blade. Blood-dropping daggers shall achieve the dateless doom of Atreus' name. Or, kindling torch in joyful flame, in sign of new won liberty, once more Orestes shall retrieve his father's wealth, and throned on high shall hold the city's fealty. So mighty is the grasp whereby, heaven holpen, he shall trip and throw, unseconded, a double foe. Ho, for the victory! A loud cry within. Voice of Aegisthus. Help, help, alas! Chorus. Ho there, ho! How is it within? Is it done? Is it over? Stand we here aloof while it is wrought, that guiltless we may seem of this dark deed? With death is strife fulfilled. Enter a Slave. Slave. O woe, my lord is done to death. Woe, woe, and woe again, Aegisthus gone. Hasten, fling wide the doors, unloose the bolts of the queen's chamber. Oh, for some young strength to match the deed! But aid availeth naught to him laid low forever. Help, help, help! Sure to deaf ears I shout, and call in vain to slumber ineffectual. What ho! The queen, how fareth Clytemnestra's self? Her neck too, hers, is close upon the steel, and soon shall sink, hewn through as justice wills. Enter Clytemnestra. Clytemnestra. What ails thee, raising this ado for us? Slave. I say the dead are come to slay the living. Clytemnestra. Alack, I read thy riddles all too clear. We slew by craft, and by like craft shall die. Swift, bring the axe that slew my lord of old. I'll know anon or death or victory. So stands the curse, so I confront it here. Enter Orestes, his sword dropping with blood. Orestes. Thee too I seek. For him what's done will serve. Clytemnestra. Woe, woe, Aegisthus' spouse and champion slain? Orestes. What, lovest the man? Then in his grave lie down, be his in death, desert him nevermore. Clytemnestra. Stay, child, and fear to strike. O son, this breast pillowed thine head full oft, while drowsed with sleep thy toothless mouth drew mother's milk from me. Orestes. Can I my mother spare? Speak, Pylades. Pylades. Where then would fall the hest Apollo gave at Delphi, where the solemn compact sworn? Choose thou the hate of all men, not of gods. Orestes. Thou dost prevail. I hold thy counsel good. To Clytemnestra. Follow, I will to slay thee at his side. With him whom in his life thou lovest more than Agamemnon, sleep in death, the meed for hate where love, and love where hate was due. Clytemnestra. I nursed thee young, must I forego mine eld? Orestes. Thou slewst my father, shalt thou dwell with me? Clytemnestra. Fate bore a share in these things, O my child. Orestes. Fate also doth provide this doom for thee. Clytemnestra. Beware, O child, a parent's dying curse. Orestes. A parent who did cast me out to ill. Clytemnestra. Not cast thee out, but to a friendly home. Orestes. Born free, I was by twofold bargain sold. Clytemnestra. Where then the price that I received for thee? Orestes. The price of shame. I taunt thee not more plainly. Clytemnestra. Nay, but recount thy father's lewdness too. Orestes. Home keeping, chide not him who toils without. Clytemnestra. 'Tis hard for wives to live as widows, child. Orestes. The absent husband toils for them at home. Clytemnestra Thou growest fain to slay thy mother, child. Orestes Nay, 'tis thyself wilt slay thyself, not I. Clytemnestra Beware thy mother's vengeful hounds from hell. Orestes How shall I 'scape my father's, sparing thee? Clytemnestra Living, I cry as to a tomb, unheard. Orestes My father's fate ordains this doom for thee. Clytemnestra Ah me, this snake it was I bore and nursed. Orestes Ay, right prophetic was thy visioned fear. Shameful thy deed was, die the death of shame. [Exit, driving Clytemnestra before him. Chorus Lo, even for these I mourn, a double death. Yet since Orestes, driven on by doom, Thus crowns the height of murders manifold, I say 'tis well, that not in night and death Should sink the eye and light of this our home. There came on Priam's race and name A vengeance, though it tarried long, with heavy doom it came. Came too on Agamemnon's hall a lion pair, twin swordsmen strong. And last the heritage doth fall to him, to whom from Pythian cave The god his deepest counsel gave. Cry out, rejoice ! Our kingly hall Hath 'scaped from ruin, ne'er again Its ancient wealth be wasted all By two usurpers sin defiled, an evil path of woe and bane. On him who dealt the dastard blow Comes craft, revenge's scheming child, And hand in hand with him doth go, Eager for fight, the child of Zeus whom men below Call Justice, naming her aright. And on her foes her breath is as the blast of death. For her the god who dwells in deep recess Beneath Parnassus' brow, Summons with loud acclaim To rise, though late and lame, And come with craft that worketh righteousness. For even o'er powers divine this law is strong — Thou shalt not serve the wrong. To that which ruleth heaven beseems it that we bow. Lo, freedom's light hath come. Lo, now is rent away the grim and curbing bit that held us dumb. Up to the light, ye halls ! This many a day Too low on earth ye lay. And Time, the great accomplisher, Shall cross the threshold whensoe'er He choose, with purging hand to cleanse The palace, driving all pollution thence. And fair the cast of fortune's die Before our state's new lord shall lie, Not as of old, but bringing fairer doom. Lo, freedom's light hath come. The scene opens, disclosing Orestes standing over the corpses of Aegisthus and Clytemnestra. In one hand he holds his sword, in the other the robe in which Agamemnon was entangled and slain. Orestes There lies our country's twofold tyranny, My father's slayers, spoilers of my home. Erst were they royal, sitting on the throne, And loving are they yet. Their common fate tells the tale truly, Shows their troth plight firm. They swore to work mine ill-starred father's death, They swore to die together — 'tis fulfilled. O ye who stand, this great doom's witnesses, Behold this too, the dark device which bound My sire unhappy to his death. Behold the mesh which trapped his hands, and wound his feet. Stand round, unfold it — 'tis the trammel net That wrapped a chieftain. Hold it that he see The father — not my sire, but he whose eye Is judge of all things, the all-seeing sun. Let him behold my mother's damned deed. Then let him stand, when need shall be to me, Witness that justly I have sought and slain My mother. Blameless was Aegisthus' doom. He died the death law bids adulterers die. But she who plotted this accursed thing To slay her lord, by whom she bare Beneath her girdle once the burden of her babes, Beloved erewhile, now turned to hateful foes. What deem ye of her ? Or what venomed thing, Sea snake or adder, had more power than she To poison with a touch the flesh unscarred ? So great her daring, such her impious will. How name her, if I may not speak a curse ? A lion springe, a laver's swathing cloth, Wrapping a dead man, twining round his feet, A net, a trammel, and entangling robe — Such were the weapon of some strangling thief. The terror of the road, a cut purse hound. With such device full many might he kill, Full oft exult in heat of villainy. Ne'er have my house so cursed an indweller. Heaven send me rather childless to be slain. Chorus. Woe for each desperate deed. Woe for the queen, with shame of life bereft. And ah for him who still is left, madness dark blossom of a bloody seed. Orestes. Did she the deed or not? This robe gives proof, imbrued with blood that bathed Aegisthus' sword. Look how the spurted stain combines with time To blur the many dyes that once adorned Its pattern manifold. I now stand here, made glad, made sad with blood, exulting, wailing. Hear, O thou woven web that slew my sire. I grieve for deed and death and all my home. Victor, pollution's damned stain for prize. Chorus. Alas, that none of mortal men can pass His life untouched by pain. Behold, one woe is here, another loometh near. Orestes. Hark ye, and learn, for what the end shall be For me I know not. Breaking from the curb, my spirit whirls me off, a conquered prey, Borne as a charioteer by steeds distraught Far from the course, and madness in my breast Burneth to chant its song and leap and rave. Hark ye and learn, friends, ere my reason goes. I say that rightfully I slew my mother, A thing God scorned, that foully slew my sire. And chiefest wizard of the spell that bound me Unto this deed, I name the Pythian seer Apollo, who foretold that if I slew, The guilt of murder done should pass from me. But if I spared, the fate that should be mine I dare not blazon forth. The bow of speech Can reach not to the mark, that doom to tell. And now behold me, how with branch and crown I pass, a suppliant made meet to go Unto earth's midmost shrine, the holy ground Of Loxias, and that renowned light Of ever burning fire, to 'scape the doom Of kindred murder. To no other shrine, So Loxias bade, may I for refuge turn. Bear witness, Argives, in the after time, How came on me this dread fatality. Living, I pass a banished wanderer hence, To leave in death the memory of this cry. Chorus. Nay, but the deed is well. Link not thy lips to speech ill starred, Nor vent ill boding words. Who hast to Argos her full freedom given, Lopping two serpents' heads with timely blow. Orestes. Look, look, alas! Handmaidens, see What Gorgon shapes throng up. Dusky their robes, and all their hair enwound. Snakes coiled with snakes. Off, off, I must away. Chorus. Most loyal of all sons unto thy sire, What visions thus distract thee? Hold, abide. Great was thy victory, and shalt thou fear? Orestes. These are no dreams, void shapes of haunting ill, But clear to sight my mother's hell hounds come. Chorus. Nay, the fresh bloodshed still imbrues thine hands, And thence distraction sinks into thy soul. Orestes. O King Apollo, see they swarm and throng, Black blood of hatred dripping from their eyes. Chorus. One remedy thou hast. Go touch the shrine Of Loxias, and rid thee of these woes. Orestes. Ye can behold them not, but I behold them. Up and away, I dare abide no more. [Exit. Chorus. Farewell then, as thou mayst. The god thy friend Guard thee and aid with chances favouring. Behold the storm of woe divine That raves and beats on Atreus' line, Its great third blast hath blown. First was Thyestes' loathly woe, The rueful feast of long ago On children's flesh unknown. And next the kingly chief's despite, When he who led the Greeks to fight Was in the bath hewn down. And now the offspring of the race Stands in the third, the saviour's place, To save or to consume. O whither, ere it be fulfilled, Ere its fierce blast be hushed and stilled, Shall blow the wind of doom. [Exeunt.